Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. What can I get for you?
Yeah, we did a car theft last week, and I need another one, but like a lot. Like maybe 1,000 cars.
Pull up to the second window and we'll see you next crime.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. I am John here with Jamie. I misspoke. I said we did a stolen car. We did a stolen tour bus.
Yeah.
So stolen vehicles are on my mind. So that will be the theme of this week. We're going to start out with what may be known as one of the largest car thefts of all time. And it wasn't stolen by an individual. Nay, an entire country.
Yeah, I think I saw this movie. It was called Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage.
No, this is about
that.
Sweden and North Korea. Anytime we can throw some shade at North Korea.
Bro, how do those two countries ever do anything together?
Well, maybe they don't anymore. This was in the 70s, so maybe things were a lot different then.
Sweden's always neutral and North Korea is always North Korea. Anyway, get us rolling.
Sweden was working to build diplomatic and trade relations on both sides of the Cold War divide. And one of the countries that it opened relations with was North Korea. We're going to find out how that worked out for them. But as part of that new relationship in the 1970s, there was a major business deal that ended up being struck. North Korea agreed to purchase 1,000 Volvo 144 sedans. I don't know those cars right off. Like, I don't know how awesome they are. But Volvo, historically, has been a pretty good car. These, of course, were made in Sweden, and they had also agreed to get some other goods like mining equipment and paper pulp from Sweden. The total value of the deal was about 600 million Swedish kroner. I don't know if that's how you say that or not, but
it is today.
A lot of money. That was roughly $200 million in U.S. currency as of today's value.
Yeah, I mean, that mining equipment must have been expensive because that's a lot for, 1,000 cars?
1,000 cars.
Okay, never mind. That's still a lot for 1,000 cars. Anyway, 1974, those vehicles were delivered to North Korea. Now, this car is known specifically for its durability and reliability, not an upscale vehicle, but it'll run for a while. It's the kind of car that allows you to handle rough terrain, to go on-road, off-road, gravel road, dirt road, all the things. And the plan was for the cars to be used by North Korean government officials who were serving as public servants. And for a while, everything looked like a normal international trade agreement. Just being honest, I don't know a lot about international trade, but so far so good.
Well, it didn't turn out to be good in the end. North Korea took delivery of all the cars. Again, 1,000 Volvos. But Sweden never got paid. They didn't get paid within a few weeks. No. They never have ever got paid. I guess they also didn't repossess 1,000 of those cars because North Korea always maintained possession of those and never gave them back to Sweden. I would be willing to bet those were in service for a long time, and North Korea just never paid for them.
Yeah, I mean, there are no takebacks at that point, I think. So this is, Sweden tried. They tried to come back to the table and talk about things and get over it, but the North Korean government never honored the debt. At the time, North Korea was already dealing with major economic struggles, so they didn't have a ton of money laying around. I guess they could just go infinitely dollars in debt like America is right now, but their financial system was unstable and it really couldn't do a lot of international trade. So they took full advantage of Sweden's an olive branch to try to build relationships with them. Poor Sweden.
Sweden did not forget about this. They actually sent reminders for decades to the North Korean government asking them to send money, but the debt has never been settled. And over time, with interest added, that amount has grown dramatically. So if they were to ever pay this with interest, it would be more than $2.8 billion in Sweden money, and I don't have how much that is in American, but I'm willing to bet it's over $1 billion.
It's right at $1 billion, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, it's a lot of money. And again, this is $200,000 per car if it's just the car. I can't imagine they were paying that for cars in 1974. So that other stuff, I mean, the cars obviously
equipment had to be expensive. I mean, mining equipment's not cheap. Paper pulp, I don't know how much it costs to make pulp out of paper.
I like
my paper pulp free
paper.
Yeah. But, I don't think that they're ever going to get paid. And I don't think anybody really cares. Like, Sweden doesn't have the type of allies that are going to be like, you know what, North Korea, give them their money,
Or we're coming in.
I don't think Sweden has built that kind of relationship with anybody.
I think you're right. I mean, they got holes in their cheese. They have nice utility knives, but that's...
but I could live without it.
Yeah.
If I never had a Swedish knife, the Swiss Army knife, I don't care. I've got Benchmade.
At this point, this is kind of a running joke in Sweden.
I say Benchmade. I've got Case, made in America.
I saw you with a Benchmade knife. So they, it's kind of a running joke. They know they're never getting paid, but man, this is a major swindle here.
What do you think America would do if we sold 1,000 cars to a foreign government and then never got paid?
Well, the wise thing to do would be payment in advance or payment upon delivery, or we take them back.
You got to take that deposit money, man.
Right?
So that you at least get something.
Yeah. Not a good look for North Korea. Obviously, they don't care about how they look, or else they change a lot of things.
They're probably still driving Volvos over there.
I kind of don't want them to find out we talked about this, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a crime story in 10 minutes or less.
Would you like crime with that?
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.